everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you all are doing amazing and that you're staying safe and staying sane at the same time. Oh my goodness, I'm really excited to shoot this video today. I have so much energy for it. I remember the last time I filmed a video was speaking about peace and just urging people out there who will watch my video to just maintain peace even during the election period. And guess what, it's been 2 months now and we are really just enjoying so much peace, so much harmony in our country, and it's such a blessing. And in today's video, I did a post yesterday on LinkedIn and my social media platforms, and it was about having a solutions first mindset, and I thought this is something that I can actually turn into a video. So that's what we're going to be speaking about today, how to literally turn lemons into lemonade in the middle of a crisis, and how having a solutions first mindset looks like. So I really hope you're going to enjoy this video, so please stay tuned for more of this. So guys, you're going to be allowing me to refer to my notes. First of all, I came across a really interesting quote that really just started off what I was speaking about, and it says, it's by Albert Einstein, and it says, we cannot solve problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them. What does this mean? It's all in our minds. It's all in the power of the mind, and I believe that the mind is such a powerful tool that we don't even use, we don't even explore the power of our mind and the great things that our minds can do. And I think we need to really focus on our mindset, because it's a root cause of so many things in our lives. It's a root cause of so many struggles we're having in our lives, and the moment we're able to attune our minds to serve us in the way that we'd want to, I feel like we are well on our way to living our best lives. And the thing about the mind, for me, I've learned that it's a muscle like any other muscle. You see, the way you'll go to the gym just to be able to build muscle, to become more lean, and just to look good, it's the same thing with your mind. If you do not work on your mind, if you do not intentionally invest in your mind, then you'll not be able to even get to the heights that you'd want to reach in terms of who you are, in terms of the things you'd want to achieve. So the first thing I'd like to speak about is when you're in a crisis, or when things have hit rock bottom, or you've messed up, the first thing I need you to do is to extend self-compassion. I feel like we're always so busy, we're always so fast, we're always so quick to extend grace, extend compassion to everyone around us, to people out there, but we never do the same with ourselves. We are so hard on ourselves, we're constantly bashing ourselves for the mistakes we've made, we're constantly, just saying negative things about ourselves, we're constantly so sad about the things we've achieved and the things we've not, that we forget to even, we are human like anyone else. We make mistakes. You see, the same way you'll forgive someone who's hurt you is the same way you need to forgive yourself, and if you constantly live with this bitterness towards yourself because of the mistakes you've made, then I promise you it will also trickle down to people around you. It will also trickle down to your relationships, and you'll end up finding it so hard to forgive people when they wrong you. You'll end up finding it so hard to even extend grace to people who hurt you. So start with yourself. Put yourself in your own shoes. See where you're coming from, see what could have led to you doing what you've done, and extend compassion. And I promise you, when you do that, you'll be able to imagine living in a world where you are fighting yourself. You go through so much as a human being, so imagine not having your back as a person. So that's the thing, have your back first. Know that human is to error, and yes, you made that mistake, but the mistake does not define you. It does not define the person that you are. It does not define your future. You need to learn that. The second thing I'd like to speak about is you need to learn how to accept and to seek help. Guys, I'm coming from a place whereby I've learned so much in my life growing up to do things on my own, to have this independent mentality, to say, nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up and I am independent. And I came to realize you cannot do things on your own. No man is an island. So when you're in the middle of a crisis and things have gone south, things have gone left when you were going right, you need to calm down. Look around you, look at the kind of people who you have around you, the support system you have, and engage them. Imagine you did not come to this life to suffer, you did not come to this life to die. You deserve to live a fulfilling life, you deserve to live a life that's, live unapologetical. So when you're in the middle of a crisis, learn to seek for help. Learn to ask people, this is what is happening and I can't handle it on my own. Is it possible for you to help me in this particular situation? And I just want to promise you that it does not make you look weak. It does not make you look like you don't have your stuff together. It's just human. The third thing I'd like to speak about is when you're in the middle of a crisis, when things have gone left, you need to take responsibility for your own actions. This thing about blame game, this thing about saying it was so and so who did it, it's this person who influenced me to do it, it's this and this and this and this, looking at everything besides yourself that could have been the cause of the situation is not going to help anyone. It's just shifting blame, it's just, you know, postponing dealing with problems, and eventually that will come back and stab you in the back. So you need to sit down, you know, need to do a lot of introspection and get to see, why did this happen the way it did? What could I have done differently to avoid the situation, or how can I in the future play my part to ensure that this particular thing does not repeat itself in the future? The fourth thing that I've really learned to do is to research, and when you've researched, research again. There is so much information out here. We have YouTube University, we have Google University, we have so many sources of information out here. And you know what? You see that problem you're going through, that crisis that you're trying to deal with, there is nothing new under the sun. Even the wisest man who lived on the face of the earth, Mr. Solomon, said that there is nothing new under the sun. So whatever it is you're going through, I promise you there's someone somewhere in the world who went through the same and probably found a solution for it. So in case you're in a crisis, in case something that has happened to you and you really don't know how to deal with it, probably it's something that's so intimate and you're not able to, you know, speak about it or share it with anyone, I'd urge you to go onto the internet. There's a lot of information about how to deal with it. There's a lot of information about people who've been there, done that, and are able to just share their 2 cents about it. So go check out information. Imagine at this point in this digital era we are living in, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is a choice. So don't be the people who say you don't know and you've not even tried to source for information or even learn from people or even ask someone out there. Research, and then when you've researched, research again. And finally, the thing I'd like to speak about today as I conclude this video is have a contingency plan, stroke backup plan. Guys, you know, I studied communication and my major was in public relations, and part of the things we learned in PR was crisis management. When you want to handle crisis well, you always have to have a backup plan. You always have to have a contingency plan. You always have to preempt situations. And that's the thing about life. In order for you to make it or even become phenomenal in everything that you do, you need to be proactive. And being proactive means you check out situations and you find a solution for them even before they happen, such that even when that crisis ever presents itself, you already know how you're going to deal with it. You've already thought about the worst case scenario, how you're going to deal with the worst case scenario, the kind of help you'll need, the kind of person you need to speak to, the kind of, you already have your stuff together, such that when it's happening, you're not running around like a headless chicken wondering, what do I do, where do I start? You're panicking, you have so much anxiety. I promise you, when you have a contingency plan, you'll be able to go through such situations so swiftly, with so much elegance, with so much compassion, with so much you know, you'd be so calm even in such situations. So I think it's very important for every single person, as a leader, as a manager, in your business, as an entrepreneur, you need to always have a contingency plan. Think about the worst case scenario and find a solution for it before it even gets there. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this video. I really hope that it's helped you in one way or the other. And I just want to tell you, this is not just about career crisis or business crisis. This can cut across every single crisis that we can ever go through in our lives. We just need to have a solutions first mindset. We need to prepare ourselves and to know that things could go wrong. Not could, things will go wrong at some point, and you always need to have the mentality that you can power through anything. As long as you're prepared for it, you can power through anything. So thank you so much for staying here. Thank you so much for being here, watching my videos, liking, sharing, and commenting. I really am super excited to create content that's edifying, content that's, you know, inspiring, entertaining, and just amazing content, and to tell stories, because I love to tell stories. So thank you so much for this. And in case you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below. If it's still red, it means you haven't subscribed yet. It needs to be gray. That's when you know you're on the team. You are on the team. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Keep shining. Live unapologetically, and don't forget to live, love, and love. And also, please follow me on all my other social media platforms. I'll attach all the links below. I share very great nuggets of wisdom. I share my life on there, and I feel like I really just use them to be able to bring that light into a dark world. So thank you so much. Until next time, goodbye.